it's a Final Fantasy Soulsborne game. And it's a prequel to the first Final Fantasy.
It's the whole origin story of Garland and how he became the bad guy of Final Fantasy 1.
Okay.
Yep. Twitch, can you fix your titties? Thank you.
Honestly, I just found something adorable, and I put it in spicy memes.
Spicy meat. Like my spicy meatballs. Sorry. Not sorry.
I want those.
I had a very good pumpkin pie latte today.
Hey, Salamander. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome to ERP. That's the Elezen Retrospective podcast for you lewd-minded folks. Let's see here. Tonight I got a colorful cast of friends, as you can see. Okay, starting from the left, we got Tidonis.
Good evening, Tilly. Hello, chat.
And then there in the middle, we have Knockvale-Etz.
Hey folks, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let's rock this podcast a good one. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Those cute critters to the right, we have Otter.
Hello.
Otter Otterson. And then we have the Sassy Chestnut.
Hello. And I do appreciate how you put the energy drink right next to the person who just lives off energy drinks. Very appropriate.
Who gave Sassy caffeine?
It's the only caffeine I can get. I hate coffee. It's too bitter.
I find it hilarious that Tilly gave me the boba tea, and I can't drink boba tea.
It's uwu juice.
Can I have the balls removed from it?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're just gonna castrate the boba tea?
The boba balls are a choking hazard for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well,
I
I mean,
inhale everything.
Well, Tilly's right next to my shot of rum, so I mean, it's all good.
I got beer. Nah.
I'll stick with my rum.
I somehow got 400 channel points.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't know. I think I pressed the button a little too fast and it gave me double.
Let's see. Oh yeah, folks. This is a follow-up to last week's episode, remakes and remasters, which I thought it was possible to get for that one in one sitting, but we only made to letter G.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Did you guys by chance destroy all humans in the last?
Cover it real quick. Go for it.
I did cover a little bit of it, and
Okay,
mainly because I loved how they, for both 1 and 2, how they had Rammstein as the vocal or the song for both trailers.
Oh, I was just wondering because I've played both versions, the original and the remasters. Well, the reprobed.
How lewd.
No, that's literally what the remastered version is.
Yeah, they're called reprobed.
Destroy all humans reprobed.
So lewd.
I know. I just love those games.
Oh man. And let's see here. By the way, folks, I'm gonna be doing this podcast kind of like round robin style, or so every week. Like it's Monday, the next week, Big Luke's pod's gonna be on a Tuesday, and then on a Wednesday, and subsequently. That way, everyone can get a chance to be on the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I don't know whenever me and the boys are going to be doing an episode of Memento Moron, so, because I normally don't know till right a half hour beforehand.
Oh man, I thought I was bad with the heads up.
I was a last minute decision because I decided to ask politely.
G. Okay, we are edgy.
I'll try to get the boys, snap the boys into, giving me 24 hours notice, Tilly. But, with Ben and them, it's like herding cats.
Oh, so it's Ben, okay, and anyone else I know?
Well, not necessarily. Ben is really the only one that I think you'll know. But yeah, anything involving him is going to be like herding cats, like playing Baldur's Gate with him the other night. We had to keep on getting onto him because he kept on talking to every single NPC. I'm like, Ben, come on, we're waiting on you.
This is his first time.
Yeah, his first time playing,
Oh.
and he fell in love with Shadowheart.
Aw. Interesting. Yeah, Shadow does seem kind of like the regular kind of girls that store type.
Yeah, she's the mysterious goth GF that everybody loves. Well, we're doing a evil campaign, and he's playing as the Dark Urge.
Oh. That's so Ben.
That was his choice.
Okay, let's see here. They made collections of the God of War games, which let's see here. You like God of War?
Oh, is something good?
I never
Think
played
that's
any of
you?
them.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
that's gonna be something you like because you get to slaughter people.
Oh, it's dangerous. Hello.
Hello.
As content.
Now,
Let me see here.
I'm gonna lower my headset volume because my headset's a little loud. Oh, when I'm in the podcast, I don't get inappropriate ads on Twitch. Wow.
Yeah, you kept getting tampon ads yesterday.
That is weird.
And now I'm getting Alienware ads.
I mean,
I thought Alienware went out of business like 9 years ago.
No, they're still going.
yeah,
It's Lenovo that might be out of business.
yeah,
Wow.
people are still spending dollary dues on Alienware.
It's mostly because Alienware is the popular gaming laptop company.
They're too expensive.
Yeah.
Like you could build the same rig.
$2,000.
You could build the same rig for a quarter of the price.
Yeah. I found out that my PC might only have like 2 years left.
Oh, that's a shame.
The front panel's literally about to fall off.
Time to save up.
I'm probably gonna get myself a laptop. Like a
Just
cheap
get a little
gaming
heads up.
laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had too many computers that just die all of a sudden.
Yeah. If I get a cheap gaming laptop, I can just sit it on my desk, charge it, play it there, and not have to look like 6 feet up in the air at my TV screen.
Mm.
Because that hurts.
Hey, Steampunk the Cat, good to see you again, darling.
Hmm.
But, I literally had a computer die on Christmas Day.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
I had
Oh,
a
no.
computer break on me because it fell down and hit the front end of my TV and shattered the screen on Christmas.
Oof.
Yep.
Probably one of the most funniest ways my computer died was because my sister was like really into the Twilight movies back in the day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and she basically wanted me to like download them and burn them onto a DVD for her and stuff. Fine. And then while those movies are technically still on my hard drive, I'm like, I keep making fun of me. I should actually watch them. Yeah. And I gotta do it tomorrow. I wake up and the computer's dead. I'm like, it died so I could live.
Actually, at the local Boston Pizza where I live, they were doing Twilight trivia movie night. And then like all my coworkers are like, I wanted to go, but I'm working. I'm like, one of them was 17, so I'm like, how the fuck do you know what Twilight is?
There's a comic book store about I think it's like 7 miles from my house, and I can actually walk there.
That's a lot of work.
They have on Wednesdays and Saturdays Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I always lose. Because I don't have the appropriate deck I want.
Here's a game that was a loss. The remake of GoldenEye, apparently.
Yeah, supposedly it didn't do well. A lot of people didn't like it, supposedly.
It didn't have the same aesthetic as the original. That's why
Yeah,
it didn't do well.
Yeah, and they replaced Pierce Brosnan with Daniel Craig's Bond.
Oh, I didn't realize they changed the James Bond.
Yeah.
I think that's kind
Disappointment.
of odd. But promotional wise, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Connery is the only Bond.
Hilariously enough, I have 3 James Bond movies with me. And the funnier thing is, one of them's GoldenEye.
Has anyone actually seen the original GoldenEye movie?
I have the original GoldenEye movie. On DVD.
Tilly just for a second I thought Tilly just absorbed the root beer.
Let's see, yeah, cause I think I've seen most of them all at least once. Cause my Aunt Julie was a big fan, and when she passed, I inherited her collection. But I'm not a big action movie fan. But I think I did like Pierce Brosnan's movies the most. I kind of definitely liked the music at the time. Haven't really seen much of Daniel Craig's.
Yeah, for Daniel Craig's, I heard it's kind of hit or miss.
Was Pierce Bronson in GoldenEye and Die Another Day?
Yeah.
Was he Bond?
Yeah, he was Bond.
Hilariously enough, I have both of those.
Yeah, like
Wait,
I believe it was after he did James Bond. He did Mrs. He was had his role in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh wait, he's also in the other Bond films. Tomorrow Never Dies and The World Is Not Enough. Let's not forget those ones.
The James Bond movies I have are You Only Live Twice, Die Another Day, and GoldenEye. My dad owns every other one, including these 3.
Let's see here. And that's on the game list though. Her GTA trilogy was pretty bad.
Yes, that is correct. It was bad.
Which is sad because it had Vice City, which was one of the best ones.
I liked the original Vice City. It was really good.
If I can ever do stream much, I'll probably just do the PS2 version.
Every now and again, I'll try to find like whenever I'm at work, I'll have my phone in my work truck with me, even though I'm not supposed to, but I don't give a damn. And I'll have a sync to my phone sync to the truck's Bluetooth, and I'll just pull up YouTube and I'll put up like the GTA 3 OST.
It's a cool feature with the Xbox was that you could pretty much like burn your CDs onto the Xbox's memory, and then in GTA you could actually play those songs.
Yeah, you could do the same thing on PC on GTA 5 if you had if you had music burned onto your hard drive. You can put them into a custom track. A custom radio station on GTA 5. A buddy of mine did that, and he put it like Amon Amarth, Lamb of God, and like a whole bunch of metal on there. I was like, bravo.
Let's see. I did a couple RPGs I haven't got around to playing yet, but I've been interested for years. Grandia. Just got an HD remaster a few years ago on the Switch.
Yes, that is almost exactly like the original, but with better graphics. If I'm not mistaken.
It's so amazing yourself. You want to put yourself out there for others and give them something to look forward to. You're always kind to others and bring out the best in people. It's an honor to come here and see what you can do.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Aw.
I kept hearing udders or otters when you read the word others. I was like,
it's not always about you, Don.
are we talking cows and otters now?
No.
My hearing's a bit off.
There were
tonight.
cows in yesterday's game.
Oh yeah, the weather cows.
Yep.
I was about to say, if you were playing Diablo 2, there is no cow level, Tilly.
I have Diablo 2. I can give it to Tilly if I wanted to.
I do have Diablo 2, so.
I technically have 2 copies of it. I have a disc version that my dad burned onto a double flip disc. And then I have my own version of it that I download from Battle.net.
I have my own version that I have from Battle.net. I have the original and I have the resurrected version. Honestly, resurrected is so much better.
The version I got from Battle.net, the original version, a guild member of mine bought me the expansion, and then one of the Blizzard employees paid for my copy of the full game so I could play the expansion. So I basically got the whole game for free.
Let's see here. So your Gravity Rush, that started as a Vita exclusive, and then came remastered on the PS4. And it is a gorgeous game. So I think you'd like it.
It was decent when I played it. I never got to see like the Vita version because my Vita screen stopped working and I could never play it again. Turns out that I have to replace something in my Vita to fix that.
I played the original on my Vita, and it took me a little bit to get used to it, but I mean it was okay.
I never had a Vita. How was it?
It was hit or miss, depending on what games you got. The Assassin's Creed Liberation, that one tried to implement like the touch screen on the back, like to open letters and everything, and I mean it was meh at best for that one. But the main reason I got my Vita was because I wanted to get my copy of Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, and then I played PlayStation All-Star Smash on it.
My parents bought me my Vita for, I think it was my 16th birthday, and then I got Ragnarok Odysseys, and then Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD Remaster. And I found out that you could transfer your save data from the PS3 version of the game to your Vita, so you can constantly play your file without having to make a new file.
Yeah, they implemented that to the SAO game that they did as well, and I took advantage of that. And get out.
Hello. I'm trying to think of the last word on that. But it also connects to the PS4 one.
Yep. It
Hollow
connected.
Realization is the one that it connects to, but it's the one before that. I just can't remember its name.
Here, Knock, did you have a Vita?
I still own it.
Oh, sweet. What's your game on it?
Oh man. It would be this crazy dungeon crawly sort of ecchi game called Dungeon Travelers 2: The Royal Library and the Seal.
Interesting.
And it's made by Atlas. I'll give you a link of it later, but yeah, it's I could say it's my favorite game because I've played through it twice. I'm in the post game right now, trying to grind through that out. I may go for a third run through and see about that. But other than that, like I noticed, the Vita's a hit or a miss depending on what games you get. But I took advantage of that and made into a from a hit or miss to a very valued piece of treasure.
Oh, nice. Oh, let's see here.
My Vita's currently apart, trying to get fixed.
What's
As I
that,
used
bro?
one of those tech
No, it's just clearing my throat.
Okay. Let's see here. Never played Grim Fandango. I never played the original, but how is Half-Life Black Mesa?
I loved Black Mesa. I played it my first through when I was testing it in the early access. I loved it, even when the Zen chapters came out. And when I got the announcement saying that they're going to complete it all, and I said, okay. And then I dive right back into it, and I'm loving it. I'm loving Black Mesa a lot. It's my top 10 games of all time, and I'm halfway finished with it, actually, on stream on the hardest difficulty.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that sounds cool.
It sounds like what I'm doing with Wise 9 Monstrum Nox.
Oh, nice.
Hardest difficulty.
Of course.
Y'all need some kind of challenge, huh?
Hey, we're insane. We need to have the challenge.
I see.
Some would say, oh, no, that's the challenge. Just want to have some fun.
I have Chibi made in plushie form.
Yeah, she's a
Oh.
marketable plushie for him.
Yee.
On sale from Etsy from $9.99 plus shipping and handling. Not
I
really.
wish plushies were that cheap.
I was kidding.
Hey, $19.99 for 300 Tilly Chibis.
Holy shit.
$400 for 50 million of them.
Oh no.
Oh. God, just maybe flashback to when my sister had like a beanie collecting addiction back when we were new.
Oh, I still have my
Oh, God.
collection.
I only
My
have
favorite
one.
one's a dragon. I love him so much.
My mother, she didn't really like them all that much, but she got one, and she kept the tag on it because I always wear it, to keep the value is to keep the tag on it. And the only one that she got was the Princess Diana one.
Oh, that's the bear one, I believe.
Yeah, it was a purple bear. And the only reason I remember it is because my mother had it sitting above the TV. And like she got us all one. And I think mine was like a crocodile of something. I can't remember. But she looked at all three, me and my two little brothers, is like, if any one of you touches that one, I'll kill you all.
Oh my.
The Southern moms, man.
Just, yeah, I had a cheeseburger. It was a bacon cheeseburger. It's a hard question though, but thanks for checking.
Cheeseburger?
Yeah. Let's see here. Now I haven't really played this franchise. Been meaning to, but I've kind of grew up on the PlayStation side. Halo and its Master Chief Collection.
I refuse to play Xbox. I am not putting my say in this.
Yeah, let's not do it. Shit, console war conversation's pretty old now.
Well,
Kinda like everyone's the same now.
My whole reason to why I don't play Xbox is I don't like the placement of the joysticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I also grew on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, that's another weird one. Is technically Chibi, isn't Chibi underage? But technically it's also me? So,
I don't know.
Chibi Tilly is not underage.
okay.
Chibi Tilly is the same age as Tilly.
Just different size, okay.
I don't know. You're on your own.
It's just Tilly if she was hit by a shrink ray.
And made much more super cuter.
Here's a good question. For all y'all, would you smash or pass yourself?
I passed myself.
Pass.
I got myself too.
Wow.
You can't smash that which is everywhere and nowhere at the same time, so I can't do either.
Right.
Because I'm a
Alright.
figment of everyone's imagination.
Ben says that him and our buddies and everything played the Master Chief Collection on their PCs, and they said they have a good time with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I actually own it on Steam, and I've had a good time. I started out with Reach, and
Yeah.
actually I'm enjoying Reach.
Going in chronological order there.
I played ODST,
Oh, absolutely.
and then I stopped touching Xbox games after I played Fable 2 and 3.
2 is good, 3 not so much. I think I also gotta watch that that Halo show.
I heard it's not good.
Oh, I definitely heard it was terrible.
So that's
Yeah,
definitely
I
a
heard
risk
it was-
for the biscuit kind of situation.
Yeah,
that's
I
something
heard it
like
was terrible bad.
Well, Tilly can have my chicken sandwich.
Like, where's your cheese actually? What else is it? You? I mean, I got Tito's whiskey, so rum.
I'm about to
Oh,
say,
okay.
Tilly keeps me appeased by either giving me liquor or food. Because if I go without either for too long, I go on a rampage. I break things.
He goes Hulk smash.
Yeah, I got the diabetes, so if I don't eat like after an hour after I wake up, I get a headache. Just kind of lame.
I can't eat after I wake up. If I eat after I wake up, I get an upset stomach
I'll
and
make it
have to go
cheapy
to the bathroom
size.
for like 3 hours.
Okay.
Really continuing to be cute again.
Let's see here.
Have you guys already gone through Castlevania, by the way?
Yeah, we already.
We have.
Yeah, we're on letter H right now. We're just going down the list.
Alright, well, I was just gonna mention Super Castlevania 4 and Castlevania Chronicles, or the Sharp X68000 version of Castlevania. It's basically just a retelling of the first game. That's all there is.
Oh, Moopy, you're not ruining the stream. What makes you think that? Oh well.
Trust me, I'm the one who has the power to ruin the stream.
Yeah.
I haven't done it to Tilly's stream, but I have ruined several streams.
That's your past question. Oh no, it's just that was just a weird one for me. But
Some of these games I've never even heard of.
let's see. Oh yeah, for those and I put the link in the podcast chat if you need to look at the list.
Yeah, you had to scroll up just a little bit to find it.
Okay, I never played the original or the remaster, but anyone have an opinion on Ico or Shadow Colossus?
I love those games, but I never were able to beat it because they're too hard.
My roommate played the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, and at first he liked it, and then he absolutely hated it because he hates the horse controller, like the controls for the horse, and I think it was the 4th or 5th Colossus he got to. He was like, I'm done. I've had enough of this fucking game. I'm not touching it again.
I only played the remaster of it, and after the second Colossus, so like, yep, nope, this game is terrible. So I uninstalled it and put that game in the hide from my eyes list.
But Pia, that's Sassy Chestnut.
The Wiggles.
It literally does look like her avatar, by the way, if you look at her channel. Let's see. Then Mission Impossible had a video game. Let's see here. Jack and Daxter trilogy. I've actually been meaning to get around to that one.
Oh, I love Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter is definitely good.
I actually prefer
the
remake because in Jak 2 there's a stupid what do you call them, like turret shooting section on a track, and they purposely rail shooter, thank you, and they purposely made it easier in the remaster, and I'm like, God bless, because I could never beat it in the original. It's so hard.
There is one Jak game that is not on this list, and it's Jak X Combat Racing. The remaster of it is actually more broken because you can't do the online stuff. Like, they straight up deleted the online capability, but they still say you can use it.
So like Jak, I would say Jak 2 is probably one of the hardest games I ever beat. And I think Jack 3 kind of overcompensated for 2 because it's gave you like triple D weapons.
Well, yeah, Jack 3 is way easier, especially since you get the new form like Jack. Like, it's just way easier. But I know, I just have this soft spot for, like, Jack and Daxter. I mean, Jack 2.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I mean,
Jack 3's Light Jack give you health regen?
I think it did, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely put it on training wheels.
But yeah, like, I would kind of get some moon beated there. Like, I was a Jack and Daxter fan, and so I was sad when, Ratchet and Clank got 10 fucking sequels. And Jack just got a trilogy, like, maybe like 2 iffy ones.
And then they got the side game that's literally just Mario Kart, like, Death Battle.
Yeah.
I did laugh that, Ratchet and Clank, like, all of their, sequel names are all innuendos.
Pretty much.
Up your arsenal.
Bros before foes.
Tools of destruction.
Let's see.
I was like, that's when you know you're marketing to your demographic. You're making innuendos to a bunch of 13, 14-year-old boys that are gonna giggle every time they see it.
Crack in time. That series. Yeah. Let's see here. I should play Jack. Yeah, I would like it's on the backlog. Let's see here. Until they have. How do I get to play with you? Well, it's simple. I'm part of like several different servers. So once you like reactivate, you can hit me up and I'll put up the list on the screen here. 1 second.
Oh, I'm about to piss off so many people with my opinion on some of these upcoming games. And I don't give a damn.
I was responding to Blue Lotus's question.
But yeah, expected you're either in the Ratchet and Clank camp, or you're in the Jack and Daxter camp, or you're in the Sly Cooper camp.
I'm in neither.
I'm a neutral. So I'm in the neither as well, because I played all of them and enjoyed all of them.
I enjoyed both. I enjoyed and played both Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter series. I enjoyed them both equally.
And Sly Cooper?
Oh yeah, absolutely, Sly Cooper.
I enjoyed Sly Cooper a little less than Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank because of the whole stealth mechanics. But it was still
good. Not that good at stealth game itself. Right here, if y'all want to take a screenshot, that's all the servers I'm on. So.
Oh.
One for each data center.
Did that on my phone.
Let's see here. You also never got back to me on Discord. About...
Oh,
there's a few things we talked about.
For a second, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, well, what? I'm sorry!
You dropped the ball, Sassy.
I always drop the ball, okay? Like, there was this cute dog at work today, and I wanted to steal it. It was a black lab puppy.
Sassy dropped the frisbee.
Oh, let me double check on that. Oh, the hour. Wait. Let's see here. Oh, that's a simple. Basically around this time, really. Basically 9 to 11 p.m. is our start time, EST. But yeah, I was asking everyone what their availability was, because, like I said, I'm round robining the podcast, so next week's going to be Tuesday, the week after's going to be Wednesday, and, so on and so forth.
I believe I am the only one that's free 24/7.
Next week, we're gonna be doing top 10 NES games. So, some retro stuff. noted. I can do Thursday without an issue. Okay. Anywho, let's see here. Project. I heard about it, but King of Fighters games. I have Kingdom Hearts. You have to actually. I don't think I put any time in the HD remixes just yet.
Yeah,
but they're a nice collection.
I think a really nice nice thing that they did was actually remaster Chain of Memories. That was the one originally on the Game Boy Advance, I believe, and a lot of people missed that one.
Yeah,
So it
Chain
was
of
really nice how they remade it, but the game's so garbage. I fucking hate it.
I'm just gonna say this:
Chain of
Kingdom
Memories
Hearts is
had to
mid.
fix itself because of the whole issue with how you played it on the Game Boy. So they had to make the PS2 version, which became Chain of Memories, and then they readapted it for the PS4 and PS3 and all those other systems.
Oh yeah, they took. I believe they took out like all the gameplay. They're like, "Oh, here's the movie now. We know the gameplay's garbage."
Oh.
Garbage. I'm like, "Oh, thank God."
Oh, it wasn't Chain of Memories that was that. It's 358/2 and I'm trying to think of the other one.
No. Chain of Memories became a movie. They didn't put the gameplay.
No,
in Chain of Memories.
it was the 358 and a different one because I am currently playing Chain of Memories on my PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just can't remember the other one.
Yeah, I guess I kind of agree with Kingdom Hearts is kind of mid. I mean, I like it, but I never loved it because they clearly prioritized Disney over Final Fantasy characters.
It's just the whole series is trash. I said it.
I remembered what it was. It was it's Kingdom Hearts Recoded and 358/2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the no gameplay, all cutscenes.
I think did you play any Kingdom Hearts? No?
What?
Okay.
Do you really want my answer for that one?
Oh, sure.
Once upon a time, Nox did play Kingdom Hearts while he was under a different handle. And then, once upon a time, I said, "Fuck Kingdom Hearts, right in the ass." The end.
The Keyblade? Turn it?
Well, the Kingdom Key? No. Well, yeah, the Kingdom Key. I kept Oblivion and Oathkeeper to myself. But anyway, with that said, I loathe Kingdom Hearts for one thing only. And Tilly knows that. Tilly knows I love a good story. And apparently, I am a writer. And apparently, if a story is too confusing, too convoluted, too all over the place, and it makes me want to, use my brain to figure out, what's going to happen next, or what's going to happen next, what theorizes this? No. Just no. You can keep that storyline to yourself. I'm not, and because of that alone, I'm no longer playing Kingdom Hearts.
I'll summarize the.
I wouldn't blame you.
I'll give you a quick synopsis of the entire story. Darkness, 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 heartless, darkness, 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 the end.
No bodies, the end.
Darkness, darkness, heartless, darkness, heartless. Open the sky, dead. That's my whole opinion.
And no bodies, the end.
Yeah, the entire series is trash.
I hope
It's okay.
4 fixes that issue.
I'd just rather go play a good game.
Like what, Dark Souls?
Yeah.
No.
So, I could still say like the first game was simple enough to follow the plot, but after the first game, the more it's even admit, he just makes it up as he goes along.
I love how me and Noct can like agree on so many things, and then like a split second after, we're polar opposites.
Yeah, just me mentioning the word Dark Souls. One of you said yes, and the other one said no.
For crying out loud,
Honeymoon's over.
let's not trash Matoy Sakura. Let's not trash Matoy Sakuraba's excellent music compositions for Dark Souls. It's amazing.
Oh no, I was talking about the gameplay.
Right.
I was like, because Nock doesn't like playing Kingdom Hearts. I was like, maybe you can go play something else that's good. And I was like Dark Souls. And then Nock and T-Notice were both like, yeah, no. Like, T-Notice went, yeah, Nock went, no.
Well, then again, I mean, I think Tilly saw the picture that was in one of the other servers that we're in. I was contemplating playing a shaman on Classic WoW, and I was like, why do I want to play a shaman on Classic? And one of our friends like, because you enjoy your own suffering. And I was like, I do enjoy my own suffering.
Oh, just be glad you're not living in Junction City, Kansas during a thunderstorm, because apparently shamans can invoke thunderstorms to hit your power.
My dude, I live in Tornado Alley in Texas. Storms don't scare me.
No. The funny thing is, I used to live in Junction City, Kansas. My friend was playing World of Warcraft on my computer and was playing his troll shaman, and he cast chain lightning as a thunderbolt hit the house, and it destroyed our power for 3 hours.
Get wrecked.
Yeah. So we're
Ouch.
like, okay, shamans are the act of God during thunderstorms. Do not play them.
I mean, they do call for all Orc Jesus.
Yeah.
The green cheater.
I can see that.
Justice for my boy Garrosh. He did nothing wrong.
Oh god.
Oh man, but
I don't like Garrosh or Thrall. I am sorry.
Garrosh
I
is
mean,
the best
Hell's
war
Game's
chief.
cool at least.
I did not like Sylvanas either.
Well, Sourfang. Like Sourfang.
I'm okay with Sourfang.
Okay.
He was cool. He was actually honorable.
I got debates about that one. I love Sourfang, but at the same time, I'm gonna reserve that for another podcast later on.
Okay, really? Is no one going to address the brother from a troll named Vol'jin? I love Vol'jin, seriously.
Vol'jin's trash. He did nothing. He contributed nothing.
He died
was a
pathetically,
placeholder.
and I hated it.
He got ganked by a no-name Felguard.
He got ganked by a no-name Vanguard because Sylvanas wanted him dead. Sylvanas is a very bad character.
Originally, she was a very well
Predicted.
Wait, Karen wasn't killed by his son. Karen died in a Magara against Garrosh.
Also, Mubina, of course you're way to follow. And I don't mind you talking about Booba. I used to be all we talked about back in the day, remember?
Tilly, you still talk about Teddy.
Yeah,
and
that's not yours.
I used to be an 18 plus LootTuber, so I ain't gotta tell my audience to change. Just because I changed a little bit. Yeah.
Can we skip one of the L's?
Which one?
It's
well, we're not
right
gonna-
under Wind Waker.
Well, I still have some K's to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just asking if we could skip one of the L's.
No.
I'll get to it.
It's technically adult content, therefore it should be skipped.
We're not showing it, but
Oh, I know.
anyways, Keys of Amalur. I wonder how that one is.
I love the original Kingdoms of Amalur. I am just disappointed that they, the company went tits up.
The Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning game, you can get on newer consoles. It still is good, where you get all the DLC.
Yeah, the
But
re-reckoning.
the game was technically made in the honor of a baseball player that wanted to make his own game, but the company that made it just didn't do well, and that's what made them go bankrupt.
Look, now I'm tits up.
I was wondering.
Tilly
why
still
did
being
it-
loose.
Because
Yeah, see, you can't get it all out of me.
I was about to say, why is Tilly trying to do a barrel roll?
Still barrel. Woo!
But I want to point out
Looks
Kirby
like someone
Superstar.
shot Tilly. Why would someone do that?
I've been drinking too much of this rum.
Get out of my room!
Aw.
No, I spiked it.
I've been cospied. Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Well, that's why you're.
You know the
Well, that's
dangers
why
of getting into my room.
Well, that's why you're a cute elf girl.
Just got tap into the titty power. All right. Kirby. Okay, so there's not many people know about the because Kirby Superstar was the best Kirby game on Super Nintendo because it was
Agreed.
like 9 games in one.
Oh yeah.
Not many people talk about the remake it got on the DS, Kirby Superstar Ultra. It had more games in it, and like those games also had more cutscenes.
Well, I think it was one of those ones that kind of flew under everybody's radar.
I never really played any of the Kirby games. That's why
Shame
I
on you.
never really knew much about it.
I
I
pl-
did try
can we
the
just-
Kirby golf game, and I did not like that one.
I played
Cyberpunk.
I can't remember which one it was. I think it was on the Game Boy. I think it might have been Dreamland, where it's still black and white.
Yeah, first one at least.
The Nightmare in Dreamland.
I mean, I think it was Dreamland. You got to remember, dude. I
Yeah.
also played that game on the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, when I was a kid.
You're correct, though. Apparently, yeah. Kirby's Adventure was remade into Nightmare in Dreamland.
But yeah, it was fun. But that little pink puffball is a terror.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you ever seen the freaking show There Will Be Brawl? Yeah, he just pretty much suck people's skin off and stuff. It's fucked up.
I'm sorry, I saw the death battle between him and Majin Buu, and I was pulling for my boy Buu, and my buddy was like, "Nah, dude, Kirby's a terror. Like Majin Buu can't compare." And sure enough, I was like, "Well, I'll be damned."
I swear to God,
Kirby will never fall asleep. Majin Buu will.
I swear to God,
Wait, Kirby literally has a sleep form.
Yeah.
they're missing one.
Which one?
That list is missing one. Oh yeah, Return to Dreamland Deluxe. That one came out on the Switch, actually. I haven't played it, but I'm really excited to play it.
I played it. I loved it. It was fun. It was a little on the cozy side. It was still fun.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend playing it not only solo but also with a friend.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
because I didn't see it on the list. I was like, wait, we're missing one.
I can't be trusted in co-op games like that because I'll eventually dick over whoever I'm playing with.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's like one of the reasons why I could not, like Tilly was there for this. I banned myself from playing Minecraft with all our friends, and they're like, "Why? We want you to play with us." Like, no, you do not understand. I will go out of if I get bored doing what I'll do. I will go make a bucket and go. I'll make several buckets, fill them full of lava, climb onto something that you spent hours, if not days or weeks, working on, and I'll climb on top of it, and I'll just drop the bucket of lava. Why? I don't know. I got bored. I was left unattended. I can't play games like that. I will destroy things. Why? For my own amusement, and I get bored easily.
I once had my house filled with 100 sheep. And,
I filled a
I'm
buddy's
sorry.
house. I filled a
found
buddy's
a
house full of
nostalgic
boats
game.
and chickens.
ugh.
Found a nostalgic game for me that I can't play anymore. Because we're missing one of the discs.
Anyway, happens. Let's see here. But we're in the digital age now. Let's see here. It's Last of Us Remaster. Good.
Nope,
That's good stuff.
and it is terrible. I don't like it.
The original was fine. I wish they would leave it alone. The original was fine. Leave it the rest alone.
I'm just saying the remaster is terrible.
I know. I agree with you 100% on that. Remaster
Yeah.
was just a hot pile of seething puke.
I thought it was a hot, seething bag of boiling poop.
Oh, do you want me to escalate that? I can escalate this to even more substandard stats beyond 18.
No.
No.
Thank you.
No, I was going with a more sensitive, like, I do not like this, get it out of my face, it smells bad.
Agreed.
One of the things I talked about, because Legend of Mana apparently has a remake.
It did?
For Switch.
Legend of Mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it was an
Didn't
old
change
game.
the name.
Yeah, 1999.
So 22 years
2021.
later.
It only came out on the Switch, computer,
Uh,
and PS.
Actually, that was not the. There's also a remake of Seiken Detsut's Final Fantasy Gaiden, or as we call it, Final Fantasy Adventure. It got a remake too. Actually, make it 2 remakes. You got Sword of Mana for the Game Boy Advance in 2003, and then you got Adventures of Mana for iOS, Android, and PlayStation Vita.
Interesting.
Another game that got 2 remakes was Link's Awakening.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wait,
Link's
actually,
Awakening
no.
has the Game Boy and the Switch version, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Game Boy came out with color technology.
Yep.
I love the aesthetic. It has such a beautiful aesthetic to it. I played it for like 15 minutes at Fan Expo one year, which is a convention, and I got a free lanyard. That's all my memories from it. I got a free lanyard.
If I remember correctly, if you beat the Switch version without any deaths, you get a secret ending.
Huh.
That's true.
I know I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
So I suck at Zelda games.
I am sort of a perfectionist at some games. I like to perfect it and then do a new save file, make sure I am the perfect quality at it.
Emily, thank you for the raid.
Oh, I got it right. Nice.
Yee.
I forgot the screen today.
Oh no, the bot messed up.
Yep.
Hey, how's your stream? What were you playing? Check here.
Why?
That's weird. The bot looks fine. Unless, like you have to put the @ Emily.
It was the
I
bot's
think
fault.
it's-
It was the Tilly brain.
Yeah, there it is. Games plus demos. So nice that you win.
Oh, what kind of demos were you playing? Were you playing the
Wait, hi.
I think
1,000 giggles.
Paseo Pines? How's
I
it
have a-
going right now?
I have a feeling I know what it is. It's Star Ocean 2's The Second Story R demo.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
Called
no,
it.
sorry.
Yeah,
My
Knox
close
Knox
called it. I've actually
Oh.
played it. The demo is
Why is there a demo for a story that's been out for like 25 years?
they're remastering it for the PS4 and PS5.
Yeah, but we already know the story, so why make a demo of it?
Because they
It has a different system and everything. And honestly, I'm really excited for this one.
I already they were playing Last Hope.
Oh, Last
So
Hope.
they were
Okay.
Playing 4.
Yep, 4.
Funny thing is, I'll have all 6. I pre-ordered
Guys.
2.
Anyone played the Nintendo 3DS Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time?
I played the 3DS.
I played Ocarina of Time, but not Majora's Mask on the 3DS.
Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time on 3DS, and I loved it.
I heard it was like the definitive versions.
It was a little weird because I was still kind of used to. I still kind of had some of the songs memorized on the N64 controller, and then having to do them on the gamepad for the 3DS was a little bit weird.
Yeah, we already had to get used to that weird N64 controller. And now,
Yeah, I got so used to playing games like that on the N64, and whenever I switched to PlayStation, I was like, "What the hell? How do I go back to 2 handles instead of 3?"
oh man, what were they thinking with that controller design? Which there is gonna be a future podcast about us rating controllers.
Oh gods. Yeah, just GameCube. Why?
Yeah, that one. Even though I hear good things about it, it did look like it was made by an alien.
Yeah, no. Whoever made that one was high,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a good high. It was a.
Huge disagree. I actually like the GameCube controller a lot better than the N64 controller.
I mean, to
It
each
was
their
okay.
own, but I think whoever made that was high, and they were not on a good trip.
No, I believe
Right.
that who made the N64 controller was on a total acid trip, never to come back from that drunken scene.
Oh, the controller for the N64 where it looks like you need 3 hands to hold it?
Yep.
Where's the third
Yeah.
hand gonna come from? Your pants?
Oh god, ew.
Yeah, I
I
recently
am
saw
sorry
a
I put that
documentary on the
image in your
GameCube, and
mind.
I was shocked how bad the GameCube did.
Yeah, a lot of people did not like the GameCube.
But the games were good though.
I liked the GameCube. I just really wish that the kids in my middle school year didn't steal my copy of Four Swords Adventure and XD Gale of Darkness.
Oh man.
And it was the same kid.
Wouldn't mind someone stealing my copy of Skyward Sword HD, because, man, that game sucks.
Yeah,
The controls, anyway.
yeah. One of my, quote unquote friends stole my copy of Final Fantasy Tactics and on the PlayStation, and I knew it was mine because I have at the time inside every case I'd put my initials on there, and he said, yeah, I got a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics like a week after mine went missing. I opened the case, see the brand, and I'm like, I'm gonna give you one chance to explain yourself. And he's like, oh, I got it on sale. I'm like, motherfucker, I got my brand right there. And I took my copy of my game and I left. His mom called my mom and I was like, nah, he stole my copy because I put my logo on it whenever, on every, game case that I had. And I did it on the cartridges for the N64 and, I showed it to my mom and I was like, there it is. And I told him next time I saw him at school, I was like, you ever steal one of my games again, I'm punching you right in the throat and I don't care who sees it.
Nice.
I
to him.
did that with one of my Nintendo DS's. Like, I had the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon DS, and I had purposely marked a backwards one on one speaker and a forwards one on the other speaker. That DS went missing. Same kid that stole my XD Gale of Darkness and Zelda game had the exact DS with the exact markings. I told the school principal, hey, he stole my console, and they're like, well, you shouldn't have brought it to school. And I'm like, it wasn't at school when it went missing. They took it away, and then they destroyed it. Yeah.
Wait, the school destroyed it?
Yep, they destroyed the DS.
You could have got onto the school about that.
Oh, I filed a police report about it to the Junction City Police because I went to school there. They said, sorry, we can't do anything about your destroyed property on school grounds, but we can file a report about doing that. And they're like, I would like that. And the school technically had to pay back the amount that went into the DS, which ended up being around $300 because they also destroyed one of my games that was in it. And it was my copy of Pokemon Diamond.
Let's see here. We'll go back to Zelda, but Skyward Sword's controls are ass. I know I wasn't playing the Wii remote version either. Yeah. I had a basic controller, but them mapping the controllers to a regular controller still sucks. And it's like so many times I'm trying to get out of the way of uncommon danger, but it's like there's not a simple dodge button, with that. So yeah, it's Skyward Sword, you have a lot of patience.
Yeah, and I have the Wii version, Dilly, because I've sent you a picture of my case.
Right. Tim Gerst, have you played these Zelda games?
I don't think I have. I did play but I did play a Sword of Mana when I think I got it for like Christmas, but I did not beat the game, unfortunately. Maybe it's something I'll have to go back into at some point.
What about you, Saskia? Like Zelda?
So no.
I played Twilight Princess on the Wii.
That's okay.
I
Yeah.
had
That's
never
good
enough.
Twilight Princess on the Wii. I had Majora's
let's see.
Mask and Ocarina of Time on GameCube.
I technically had it on the Wii as well. What am I still? I probably gave it away. Let's see. If I ever sold or gave away a single game, I'd probably be buried among video games. Let's see here. Never played Life is Strange remastered.
I did not like the blue-haired girl. Chloe?
Yeah.
Never have I ever want to punch someone in the face so hard. I'm like, she's such a bad friend. They're like, oh, we're biffles. And I'm like, she's so mean to you. You're in an abusive relationship, girl. Run.
Strange.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I just want to punch the blue-haired girl because she's so mean to the main girl. So mean.
But yeah, life is indeed strange. Let's see here.
Is that someone likes it? Huh? Sorry.
Max does definitely give off bottom vibes.
Wait, what? Oh,
The main character, Maxine from Life is Strange, she's definitely a bottom. Yeah.
She's a power bottom from what I'm getting.
She needs to learn to love herself. That's what she needs to learn. She needs to get better friends.
Let's see here. We never played Luigi's Mansion remake.
I played Luigi's Mansion, the original.
Oh yeah, so. And that's just me constantly going, come here, motherfucker, come here,
Give me the money.
I'm literally just freaking like a goblin when I played that game.
The next 2 games, I definitely have an input for.
Me too.
I love them.
But yeah, Lunar Silver Star Story. I'm a huge. A lot of people know about this now, but I adore the Sega CD. It's my top 5. Yeah, Lunar's on it, and originally I had the PS1 version.
Same here. The Lunar Star Story complete and Lunar Eternal Blue complete.
And then Legend. Yeah, the Game Boy version and the PSP version are all kind of different as well. Like one of them had more voiceover, which is interesting. So yeah, literally all 4 versions of the game are actually pretty unique.
I kind of wish I think it was the PSP version, or it might have been the PS Vita one, which is Silver Star Harmony. I kind of wish I would have been able to have the full game of it, so I could have played it a bit more.
Okay.
Because it had better graphics. It also had more humor into it. But Silver Star Story Complete also had that 12-person Pong game on the bonus disc. And you had to use the Konami code to access it.
Pong game? I didn't know about this. But it had some pretty interesting extras. Let's see here. Mafias.
I did not know about the one that's below Eternal Blue. I did not know about that one.
Yeah, I hope they ever make a 3rd game one day.
I do know that they had a Lunar game on the DS. I just can't remember what its name was. Because my mom had it.
Let's see here. I do appreciate the Mario and Luigi remakes onto the 3DS because you got a bonus game with it.
Mm-hmm.
Bowser's Inside Story came along with a Bowser Jr. story. Oh, Lunar Dragon Song? It's shit, apparently.
What shit?
That's right. Apparently, Blue Lotus pointed that out.
Blue Lotus, is that the DS one?
She's one of my resident weebs. Let's see.
Because I don't remember if the Lunar DS one was called the Dragon. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I didn't get to play it all the way through. That's probably my mistake.
Pretty cool. So you never played Marvel Spider-Man Remastered? Let's see.
I'm actually going to start playing the Spider-Man the Spider-Man one on PS4, and then when it comes out, I'm also going to be playing Spider-Man 2 with a friend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
what?
wait. Oh, it's categorized under S. That's why. Okay, never mind. When we get to S,
Bet, darling.
is it under S? Sorry, I'm just. Where is it? Where's Super
are you
Mario
looking for?
Bros? Or Super Mario Bros. Land, or whatever it's called. What the frick is it? Super. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. What I'm thinking about is it's under Super Mario. Sorry, it's under S. I'm just like, where is it? No, never mind. It's under S.
Let's see here. Now, I do have a bit to say about Mass Effect. I adore that series, especially 2 and 3. And so they put all the original trilogy in a nice little addition. And they gave the updated controls to the first game, because, yeah, that's... the controls was made it a little rough for me to go back to the first game. And yeah, updated like character customization. Really, the only bad thing about it, if you care about this sort of thing, is that they edited out Miranda's ass. Cause her ass basically had its own cameraman, and so they completely changed the angles, which yeah, like now that character really has nothing going for her, because she really didn't have much of a personality.
Which game?
Mass Effect.
Yes. I did play all 3 Mass Effect games on my PS4.
I say, not you playing Mass Effect 4?
Funny thing is, I named my character Saren.
Huh.
So I made the entire game confusing as shit.
Yes.
But I spelled it like Saren from like Warframe.
Okay. Anyone else play Mass Effect?
I thought it wasn't pretty enough, so I didn't play it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, any Mega Man fans in the house?
I was about to say, there was one that you did skip, was the Medieval remake, and I did play that one whenever that came out.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was, I thought it was a lot of fun.
From my dad's experience, he's played both versions, and he likes the remastered. He actually enjoys it because it gives you more to go with, like more storytelling on it, and you get more collectibles.
And they kept basically kind of like the difficulty to it, where it was still pretty hard.
Like if you lost your weapon, you can rip off your arm and beat people with your own arm.
Oh, that's good. That strike me like that. It would be like a remake that would get a lot of love and care.
Oh yeah, they definitely put love and care and attention to that one.
They did, and I loved it.
Yeah. I'm glad that they kept the love and care of Medieval in it for the PS4 version.
Let's see here. But yeah, so Mega Man Powered Up. I do hope that game gets a remake or remaster, because well, it was kind of the definitive version of playing Mega Man, if you can get past the chibi art style. But literally, the online was going until just this year. So yeah, people are still making levels for it and everything. And I never played Maverick Hunter X.
I never played Maverick Hunter X, but I do have the Mega Man X Collection 1 and 2. Which is...
Good.
Mega Man X Collection 1 is 1 through 4, and Collection 2 is 5 through 8.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Didn't need me to say that.
Tinkers, I know you must have played Mega Man.
Yes, I did not play the Powered Up remake, but I did play the Maverick Hunter X many times.
How'd you like it?
I'd say it's okay, but I wish it had sold more so that there would have been other remakes in this alternate continuity.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird decision that they went with doing the PSP.
Mm-hmm.
They could have gone further and just gone to PS3.
Right.
Yeah,
But it did offer some cool stuff like the Dave Sigma OVA, which you can find in the Legacy. I think it's like the first Legacy collection, if I remember this right.
mhm.
As well as the option to play as Vile, which is pretty cool.
Let's see here, and we got a lot of collection re-releases with Metal Gear Solid series.
Mm-hmm.
I've only played the original of Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater. I never played the collection, the collector's edition.
But yeah,
And
'cause-
The 41 comes out next month.
I did play the Snake Eater demo on the 3DS.
but yeah, like it freaking it got so many re-releases. Like you had the GameCube exclusive remake of the first game, which is kind of cool if you didn't mind, if you like the Matrix, because they changed up so many of the cutscenes and they had like Matrix like action, and then one thing I did like about it though is that David Hayter had gave voice of Snake. He gave up half his paycheck to bring in the rest of the original voice cast.
Oh, that's so sweet of him. That's so sweet. Aww.
Oh yeah.
David Hayter also went to a convention and did the crap battle thing when someone on Newgrounds made that whole crap battle.
Yeah.
video.
Crap battle.
Yeah, he got asked in a convention, can you say this line? He was like, crap battle!
It's just, oh yeah.
Yeah. I never played any of the remakes, unfortunately. I only ever played the originals. But one thing I always appreciate about the first one is when you fight Psycho Mantis, I think his name is, and he reads your memory
Mantis,
card.
like saying, I erased your memory card, you gotta move your memory the other.
Oh my god, yeah, you have to move your controller stuff. I
They
love
did
how
that in
interactive it
Metal Gear
was.
Solid 4 as well.
I love how interactive that was. It was very, very unique experience. No, it's just more experience like that where like they really fuck with you.
Yeah, they never did. No other video game's done something like that again. It's
I
great.
really am looking forward to the collection getting moved again to like PS4,
Yeah.
PS5, but I'm disappointed that they're not moving Metal Gear Solid 4. I want to play Old Snake again, man. Give me Old Snake.
Yeah, so it's like then they had the HD. They had like an HD collection, which was like 2 and 3, and so another version had included what was it, Peace Walker,
Well,
and then there was a Legacy collection, which had everything on it on PS3 only, so including a disc of Metal Gear Solid 4. And now they're doing I don't know what this one's called, but another collection starting next month.
there is apparently a to-be-determined or to-be-announced version of Metal Gear Solid 3 called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
only on the newer systems and PC.
that's right. Yeah, 'cause that was announced at not E3, but one of the directs recently. But also, yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 3 has a unique like remake version on the 3DS.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like any of the digital console versions.
Yeah, I played the demo of it. It was interesting, but it wasn't how I remembered Metal Gear Solid 3.
But Tito, you must have played a lot of Metal Gear in your day.
I've never touched a copy of Metal Gear.
Yeah, okay, let's see here. But they haven't played Metro.
I have. I've only played the
Good luck,
Reduxes
games.
because I can't find a copy of the originals.
Oh, so they're kind of hard to find now.
Yeah,
'cause, they erased them off the Steam store.
My PSN account locked me out of the Reduxes, so I can
I'll be
only
right
play
back.
the Reduxes on my
Okay.
computer now.
Okay, let's see here. But yeah, those are pretty good horror games. That's really I can't like, the combat mechanics I can't seem to get used to, but I do love the story and atmosphere a lot.
I don't like how you have to constantly put on a gas mask and change the filter on it.
It's supposed to be for immersion.
Yeah, I didn't like that mechanic.
One remake I got to experience last year was Metroid Zero Mission, which is a remake of the original Metroid. Let's see here, and I had a decent time. I'm not too crazy about Metroidvanias, but this one wasn't that long. And it was one of those struggle things where like okay, and I was kind of like struggling. I was tense the whole way through. Like, okay, if I can't make it this time, then I'm just gonna quit the game. Fuck, I made it. I keep playing. I have it several times. And you play a lot of Metroid? Because I know you like old Nintendo.
I think he went out. I think he's out right now.
Okay.
Who's out?
You.
Yeah, he said he'll be right back. So I'm just like.
I'll start with Knockfell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Knockfell. Oh, sorry.
Nox, it's fine. Yeah, I've played. I mean, Tilly knows that I've been playing Metroidvania since 2020, and I've.
Yeah, Jam Bear Funds.
Oh yeah. Each and every May, I play Metroidvanias all month. Kind of like a tradition kind of thing, but yeah. When it comes to old Metroids, I know that I know some people kept saying, "Oh, you should play Super Metroid. It's everyone's favorite." And I said, "Well, it's not everyone's favorite." But I still played it. I still played it anyway. I had fun. I did play the original, like the first Metroid, and I thought that was interesting and challenging, to say the least.
Hey, no,
And
I got a
there was,
question for you.
and I think there is a Metroid Prime Remastered, and I actually like it. As a person who hasn't owned the original, I have to say it was rather impressive.
Hey, no, I have a good question for you.
Mm.
Would you ever try a Super Metroid and Link to the Past combo world randomizer?
I'm gonna have to say to that, hell no. Ask your mama. And VTuber, please. Hell no.
It was just a question because it only takes the two doors in each of the worlds in each of the games, puts them together, and you can go between each game to collect all the items to beat both games.
My track record for randomizers are terrible. I get lost instantly. I'm all over the place trying to figure out where to go for this item, where to go for this item, even though I don't know where this item is. So, yeah, I'm not touching randomizers for a long time.
Okay, fair enough. Thought I'd ask.
Let's see here. There's Return of Samus remake, which came out at the exact same time the fan remake came out.
Yeah, about
which one's
that.
better. Yeah, what about it?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Then Metroid Prime had to switch, the Wii collection, which makes sense. Actually, yeah. The first-person shooter with a Wiimote makes sense. I wish it was just easier at navigating those games. Or if y'all see anything pop up that you want to talk about, let me know. But yeah, I haven't played Monkey Island, but I saw the updated visuals of the remake. Looks beautiful. Let's see here. I attempted to play Myst last year, and it was too fucking hard. I couldn't figure out a single puzzle.
I'm going to just say this. I do not like the Ultimate Ninja Storm games.
Okay, each their own. My sister played shit 'cause she was a big Naruto fan. But I was never into Naruto.
I prefer the Xbox version of Ultimate Ninja Storm, which is saying something because I don't like playing on Xbox because they added Lars Alexanderson from Tekken. And the trilogy remake removed him. He was the only good character from the originals.
He just wanted to get out of that universe.
He wanted to get out, and he got out.
And when No More Heroes had a remaster port to the PS3, No More Heroes Paradise Edition. Which instead of jacking off your Wiimote, you just kind of like shook your PS3 controller awkwardly. I also remember it for being you actually see Sylvia's vagina in that game.
Wait, what? I
Yeah,
missed
'cause-
this whole game. I need to play it.
Yeah, because there's a cutscene where Sylvia's kind of like getting like a full body massage, and there's a character model viewer in the PS3 version, so you just literally rotate the model around and tilt up the camera, and yeah, there it is, full glory.
Dang, I don't have a Wii anymore. Well, I do, but I don't.
PS3.
It was on the Wii as well. The original.
No, but the version I'm talking about though.
Oh, okay,
It's on
yeah,
PS3.
I would have to find a PS3 version on eBay or Amazon.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Nice in the dreams.
Dear
on
Replicants, I'm currently playing the remaster version.
So is that like a remake of the original Nier?
It's the remake of the original Nier Replicant game. It's just... I don't know how to explain it because I never played the original. But I am currently playing the 1.2247 version, which is the remake. But it's good. I'm enjoying it. I just don't like the freaking restriction dungeon. There's a dungeon that has like, oh, you can't jump. Oh, you can't swing your sword. Oh, you can't use magic. Oh, you can't run. Oh, you're not allowed to dodge either. It's annoying. Yeah.
I wonder if there's an in-lore explanation of why the androids can't wear pants. Let's see here. Who played Knights?
Nice in the Dreams is that like person with like the ram-born things, right?
Like the jester hat.
Yeah, okay. I'm just like, it's this game I'm thinking about. I always want to play it.
If you hover over the game on your computer, Sass, you can see that it is. It gives you like a picture of the game. That's what I've been doing.
It's such a beautiful design. Like, the character has such a beautiful design. I never played it, but I appreciate the design, though.
The next game, I actually have the remastered.
Yeah, I imagine one of you played Ni no Kuni.
I beat
have
Ni no
Ni no
Kuni.
Kuni. I've beaten Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdoms. I am at the end game of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. I like 2 over Wrath of the White Witch because I don't like the Pokemon aesthetic of it, because it's so hard to get them.
Yeah. I
You have to wait until they're charmed and then you get the harp them. Sucks.
Someone else talk now.
I just think it's I love the aesthetic because you can feel the love for the Ghibli inspiredness to it. So like I guess this remaster just updated visuals. So maybe I do plan to play the remastered version because like I remember loving it. Tilly, you're not a big fan of Ghibli, right?
No, not a big fan.
No.
He only gave them like the visual rights. He never gave them like any of the other rights to it, but he did help with like the visual.
Yeah, it's one of the most like gorgeous games, and I know this is going to be sounding really weird, but there is a custom animation when the main character goes downstairs, and it looks great. I'm an animation nerd.
About, in the first one or the second?
In the first one, he has a custom animation going downstairs and looks great.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
It just looks good. There's so much attention to detail to it, and it's wonderful. Like, if you love animation, you will love this game. Like, they definitely like went hardcore in the animation. It's just beautiful. The story's cute. It's got that whimsical Ghibli feel to it. It's just, if you like Ghibli, you like this game, kind of thing.
And another thing too is I don't like little boy characters, so like.
Oh, boys! I totally forgot all their names.
Anyone else playing Ni no Kuni?
Other than me and Sassy, probably not.
What Ninja Gaiden? Those games are hard as shit.
Yeah,
they are.
I played them all. I prefer Razor's Edge. Is it Razor Edge, the one where he gets cursed?
I know it's on the Wii U.
I played the PS4. I played the PS4, PS5 copy of it with the remastered visuals.
Let's see here. Anyone played Oddworld?
I have an Oddworld game. I just never played it.
It's ugly, so I didn't play it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Character design, yes.
I'm sorry. A lot of these are gonna be like they're ugly. Don't play.
I apparently have access to Odin's Sphere. I just don't know if it's something that I will enjoy.
Rocky, you played Odin's Sphere?
Yes, I played Odin Sphere and Leather Sphere, the remaster. And honestly, I will say, without a doubt, the remaster is so much better than the original, because the original is, if you can imagine, in a boss fight where there's a lot of projectiles and let's see, bullet hell. Let's just say it lags the game immensely. So Leather Sphere fixes that a lot, and it actually added a lot of good stuff in there too. So I would say Odin Sphere, Leather Sphere, give it a shot. I mean, I enjoyed it. And yes, there is a harder difficulty for those sadistic enthusiasts.
Yeah. My sadistic streak comes back to bite me in my ass.
Hey, Sass, you played Okami, right?
Oh yeah, I actually beat the remake on stream. It's so gorgeous. Like, best thing about Okami is that it has a very timeless design because it's inspired by Japanese paintings. And like it works so well, so it's so easy to like update it. That's why it has so many ports. But one really cool thing about the Wii version is that your paintbrush tool is actually the Wii remote. And so you're pretty much painting with the Wii remote, which I think is really cool. But like it's such a gorgeous game with a timeless style. And I think I never played the original one because I did not know it fucking existed until the PS3. I was like, oh cool, you get to be a dog. Because I like games where you get to be a four-legged creature. I don't know why. I just think that looks fun.
Hey Sassy, you're gonna hate my friend for this. He rage quitted on Okami.
I will say, since you had to beat a boss 3 times, it does get frustrating.
Oh no, it wasn't the boss fight. It was one of the puzzles.
Oh yeah, the puzzles are like okay.
It was the first puzzle that made him rage quit.
It's not that bad.
I know.
What?
My buddy, I'm gonna refer to him as his PSN name, Inner Warrior 611. He rage quit on the very first puzzle.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, I don't get this. Threw his controller down onto his bed and just turned off the game.
Yeah, Tilly, you should totally try to stream Okami on stream. It's really cheap on Steam too. It's just like it's such a beautiful experience to have, and I'm really happy that like that's still like being like remade, and it still keeps the original style and such. It's kind of like it gets compared a lot to Twilight Princess because you play as the wolf, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Twilight Princess, but you just be the wolf.
Funny thing is that I see that it was only on PS2, which I always thought it was only on the Wii for some odd reason.
Yeah, no, it works really well with the Wii because like the mechanic makes sense because you have the ability to like make paintbrush strokes and you're like things. And there's this one part in the game where there's a blank canvas and the guy's like, you control whatever you want. Anything you want. I'm like, okay, cool. So I draw a penis. And then I realized he's a fashion designer. And so if whatever you draw on this guy's canvas, people in the city will wear it on the back of their cloaks or like jackets or whatever. So everyone was walking around with a penis on their back.
I love that marketing.
And I'm like, oh my god! I did not know this would happen.
In a moment, I'm going to make a drink of tea.
Alright.
So yeah, pretty much, it was my chat. I blame chat. Chat just like, go draw a dick. And I'm like, okay. I thought that chat was probably my idea, but I'm gonna throw chat under the bus.
So, okay, Onimusha Warlords. I think the HD textures kind of may look a little awkward, but still, Onimusha 1's a good game. Let's see. Tina, have you played it?
Which one?
Onimusha Warlords?
No, I didn't play that.
ugly, so I didn't play.
Let's see here. That's the one I'd like to comment on is Persona 1.
I haven't played Persona 1 or 2, and my friend would just be like, "You're not a real Persona fan. How could you not play those?" And I'm like,
Oh.
"I'm sorry."
dear.
Oh
Oh
okay.
no.
I don't know if they're. Yeah, I know about these. I don't know if they're Persona purists or Shin Megami Tensei purists.
No. She's just like joking around. She's like, "Oh, I played it," and I'm just like,
No, but that is a saying. Actually,
yeah. It's just like because like all the fun parts in Persona, like the social links and getting different personas, that was introduced in Persona 3.
Yeah.
All the iconic shit was introduced in Persona 3. And my first Persona game was Persona 3. And can I talk about Persona 3 and go off like a mad lad?
Soon. But yeah, Persona.
Tell me one, because I will only make this an hour until you tell me to shut the fuck up.
Well, I just want to get about Persona, because like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei, it always tries to come off as like this grim, dark, like a gothic, modern day RPG. And let's see, and her Revelations Persona was pretty good. It was on the PlayStation Mini as well, which is nice. And I tried playing it because I own it on the PSP, and I put down the game just because the encounter rate is so fucking high.
Oh,
you know. Yeah, like 2 steps fight, you know, type of thing, you know. I was like, hey, this is gonna be a fucking 50-hour playthrough. And then Persona 2, which split into 2 games, and I like how the original was the only one that never did take place in a high school. So it's like, so they made a second game like, okay, we gotta correct that. So they made a prequel to that game where it takes place in a high school. But yeah, even back then, those Persona games had good music.
Persona always has good music. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh man. And let's see here.
Huh?
Go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Persona 3 Portable. Oh my god, I fucking love that game. I will. Okay. Oh my god, like it's so good. Just a little like the fact they got rid of the fat fuck from the original 3rd game, and they put in the beautiful, the gorgeous Shinjiro. I'm like, fuck yeah, we get to learn more about our party members instead of the fucking fat guy and the guy that no one cares about, the guy in the blue jacket. No one gives a shit about him. It's all about Akihiko Senpai. And then you get the dog instead of the born girl, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dogs. And
Man, you sound so excitable there.
Oh no, this is one of my top favorite games. Is Persona 3 Portable.
I know.
It's one of my top favorite games. The only thing that sucks is that you're a little ball that walks around. But I love. Biggest problem with this game. I fucking hate this game for this. You can date the fucking child. I know technically you are a child in the game because you're 17. But like there's like a little kid that's like in elementary school. Did you just put on a hard hat because I'm just blurting out my love for Persona right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Asshole.
Thank you.
and so like there's this kid, right? And you can romance this fucking child. And I'm like, why? I don't understand Japan. Like he's like in like 5th grade and it's creepy.
This is the country that made Boku.
I'm just like, oh, it's like the Shotokan route. I'm like, no, I don't want Shotokan. That's so
Yeah.
creepy. No, so that's the only thing I hate about that game is that. But I know they're putting in some elements for Persona 3 Portable into the Reloaded one. Because you get to pet Koromaru and all I care is about that fucking dog. But if they can get rid of the fat bastard that I fucking
Who's
hate.
the fat guy? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, and another good thing about Persona 3 Portable is Theo. I fucking love that man.
Yeah.
Because you get Elizabeth or you get Theo, and I pick Theo because I fucking love Theo. He is my fucking baby girl. He is such a sweetheart, but I do love Elizabeth. But in Fest, that's when they actually introduced the dates with Elizabeth in Aigis' social link. So that's going into the Reload version. And then there's Fest, which no one fucking likes. If you like Fest, you're a liar. You're such a fucking liar, you little bitches. You're a liar.
Fez, the game Fez?
Then it's Persona 3 Fest, and Fest is like, what do you call them? Epilogue to Persona 3. And no
The
one
answer.
Thank you. It's called The Answer, and no one likes it, but I think it's going to be DLC for Reloaded. Okay.
Which one are we on?
Persona.
Oh, you ready for Persona 4?
Oh
I
no.
missed out on
Give me a hard hat, please.
Okay. But like yeah, cause I'm probably gonna play Fez just for like to play. That one is the guy and Portable as the girl.
Yeah.
when I
So
did streaming it.
Portable is the superior version.
Let's see here. And yeah, I like how vastly different they are, because like like the PS2, like Fez has like actual cutscenes, and PSP has hope it has different story routes and stuff.
Yeah.
I think in a Persona podcast, I'll probably go into more detail.
Oh, but thank you, Persona.
What?
Yeah, you did not mention you're going to do a Persona podcast.
Yes.
I will literally make a fucking essay for you. Don't worry, I got you, sweetie.
Oh boy.
Okay. I didn't really get to put any time with Persona 4 Golden. What?
Take that hard hat off, asshole.
He requested protection.
Oh my god!
Persona 4, go.
Okay, Persona 4. Persona 4 Golden is so fucking good, but no one gives a shit about the... I'm actually... Well, like, Hat Girl, I just call her Hat Girl. I don't know what the fuck her name is, Marie or something.
Yeah. She's
boring. She's so Mary Sue. I'm like, where the fuck kind of fan fiction did you come from? My favorite thing about Persona 4 that was included was actually the social link with Adachi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adachi. I'm thinking of Akechi because I've been watching my buddy Jabber play Persona 5, so Adachi and Akechi gets me mixed up. That's really interesting because he's like the main villain. Spoiler. So it's interesting, like, I'm learning more about him. And then you get to explore more places outside of Inaba, which is really fun. Oh, I haven't played Persona 4 Golden forever, though.
I know about Persona 4 is from Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and the only thing that I know is that the guy that is a boxer, he shows his affection of love through training.
Oh, no, he's from Persona 3.
I thought he was from Persona 4.
No.
That's from 3.
That's 3. That's
weird
Akihiko.
Because in Cross Tag Battle, it labels him as Persona 4.
They could have done Persona 4 Arena. Because he's also in Persona 4 Arena Remax.
That's... I need to ask my friend to pull that game up and share play it with me.
No.
Alright.
There's no one who uses boxing gloves in Persona 4. My favorite is Kanji.
Boxing gloves, he just has like those Muay Thai gloves, the ones that just covers the hand, but you still have the fingers.
That's
he has like a
Akihiko.
thing that kind of looks like Atlas as his persona. Because when you hover over him in the game in Cross Tag Battle, it says Persona 4.
Then that's probably a mistake because that's Akihiko.
Yeah,
he's from 3.
My friend banned me from playing Akihiko in Cross Tag Battle because I can do a 50 to 60 hit combo that leads into his astral finish.
Okay. Oh, another thing I really liked about Persona 4 Golden, they made Naruto fucking playable. She was so shitty. So shitty there was no Persona. I fucking benched that bitch so far. I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, but you suck. And I benched her. But another thing I like is if you have certain party members together in Golden, they do special attacks. And I think that's really, really cute.
Oh, that's right. I remember Naruto, she had such bad stats in the original, but it's really overcompensated in the Golden.
I love how good she is in Golden. My queen deserves it.
I am allowing Sass to hate me for this, but I've only played the quote-unquote Dynasty Warriors of Persona 5.
Scramble?
No, the one that's after the whole story of Persona 5.
Yeah, Scramble.
That's Scramble, isn't it?
It's not Scramble. Let me look at my PlayStation library real quick because it's on my PlayStation account.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Scramble, but I know it's. I don't remember it being called that.
But yeah.
Strikers.
Yeah,
Strikers. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one that I have.
Yeah, no,
Persona
yeah,
5
yeah,
Strikers.
Strikers. Sorry,
That's
it's just
the only one I've actually played.
There's so many like Persona 5 spin-offs. It's just like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I expect the same thing with Persona 6 eventually comes out.
That's why I called it a Dynasty Warriors Persona 5.
Right. And what's saying is too is that I'm actually planning when I get around to do the Persona series. I'm going to be playing both the originals and the remakes. Because you can actually like I got a friend of mine who she prefers the original Persona 4 just because it's more streamlined to her.
yeah, of course.
Which I can imagine because Persona 4 definitely has that one part in the middle where it's like spend like 20 days on test and then a summer vacation and then another storyline like, hey, can we get back to dungeon crawling?
Yeah.
And I can imagine Golden added more shit to it. And also you get to kind of appreciate the differences and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Can I just say one more thing about Persona 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Baby.
No, it's just the reason why I really enjoy Persona 4, like, it's really close to Persona, like, 3. It's because it's actually one of the only games my dad likes out of my JRPGs, because he watched the scene where Yosuke steals Kanji's animal crackers, and Kanji freaks out. My dad actually laughed at it. I'm like, oh my god, my dad's enjoying my video game! Oh my god! This is a guy who only likes Gran Turismo. So, I don't know, it made me feel special, because I felt like a connection with my dad, because he led my game, and I'm like, oh.
I should, like, flip one of these hard hats upside down and put, like, peanuts in them.
But yeah, I just, like, I have so many fond memories of, like, the Persona games. I don't know, they just mean so much to me.
Tinkerus, Knock, you guys play Persona?
Yep.
No, but I did try out the original PlayStation version of Persona just to test out the a certain thing to use for streaming.
Okay.
Like, back then, it was that's so primitive, that original version of Persona, the first PlayStation version. Because it felt like it was still part of the Shin Megami Tensei series, like the battle sequence, or like the RPG battles. That's what I thought it reminded me of, like the battle sequences.
Let's see. Knock, what were you guys saying?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, but yeah, I did have my share and play of Persona back in. Man, I haven't played Persona games since 2020. I stopped for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, right, because personal reasons.
Okay, Persona, personal. I see what you did there. Now that's what I got to say about Phantasy Star. I finally got around to trying that, and a lot of people loving those Phantasy Star streams. So I should probably go back and finish it at some point. So someone told me about the Sega Ages version. How it's basically got so many like modern life updates, and so like you get like double the XP and double the loot, and double the walking speed. So basically get through the game twice as fast. Otherwise it's like a 40-hour game. And it also maps out the dungeons for you, so you gotta draw your own maps and try to figure out where the traps are. And it's such a good remake. And apparently they did the same thing for Phantasy Star 2 and 3, but they had to be fucking Japanese exclusive.
It looks like 3 was a Japanese exclusive because it apparently doesn't have a remake for the PS2.
Oh.
It has Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 4 on this list.
I always thought 3 was a little awkward.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're about to hit Pokemon.
Oh, but first, who's played Phoenix Wright?
I played like the first part of it on my DS, and then I'm just like, then I stopped. I'm planning on streaming it though, after, like probably the game after I play after Danganronpa 3. Because, like, I don't know, they look fun to play. Well, it's fun. Problem is, like, sometimes you'll find out who it is and what it is. Problem is, like, you have to get there, and you already know the answer for, like, the fifth thing in the row.
The only thing I know about Ace Attorney is the memes where people use the Ace Attorney characters for I bequeath a boot to the head.
Oh my god, not that one. Jesus, why?
I'm sorry, I've never played a single Ace Attorney game, but I do want to play one eventually. I just don't have the money.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I dropped Ace Attorney just because I realized like all the cases were kind of the same. They're all like murder defense trials, and I kind of wanted more of like variety in my court cases. Like can we do like a theft case or an arson case or a fraud case or something?
It's murder.
Yeah. So yeah. So I just basically just watched the movie and the anime instead.
Oh. This list. Oh.
I heard the anime kind of sucks though.
I because I chose not to play the games. I didn't really enough to compare it to, but I thought it was decent.
I think the anime is funny.
On this list.
A little funny.
From the P's. They forgot to add the Patapon 1 and 2 remakes.
Oh, my friend played the Patapon thing. The songs get so stuck in your head. It's like Patapon.
That's not the worst part. If you were like a teenager and you're playing that in your room and your mom walks next to your door and she hears you watering the plants, she'll be like, stop playing porn in there. That's what happened to me and my friend when I was hanging at his house when we were like 12, 13. He was 12, I was 13. We were playing Patapon on his PSP, and we were watering the plants, and his mom walked by as the plant went inside in relief, and she's like, are you guys playing porn? And it became a running gag that Patapon was porn in her house.
Oh, man.
Parents just don't understand. That's what it is.
Damn right.
Do we need to go over the Pokemon games?
I feel like we should do Pokemon games
trash.
As a special one because like almost all of them got remade, and I feel like there's a lot to say. So we can skip Pokemon and save Pokemon for next week because I feel like that we can like write down notes, what we liked, what we didn't like.
I could be ready to do Pokemon for a long
Yeah,
time.
that's why I feel like maybe we should just like skip over Pokemon, and that could be the focus for the next podcast. I'm sorry if I'm like
next year
over thing.
I've only played like 4 Pokemon games, or a handful of Pokemon, so I'm not ready to do a freaking deep dive.
Played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those.
How about we talk about Prince of Persia?
Never played one. I'm sorry, but it is a classic, but I've never played one.
Let's see here. I know Prince of Persia 3D got lambasted for being Tomb Raider with baggy pants.
Baggy pants?
Prince of Persia 3D was Tomb Raider, but with Arabian pants.
Yeah, same thing.
So
I have very little experience with Prince of Persia, so but Sassy, you got something to say?
Oh, I'm just like, I guess no one has anything, cause like I remember playing Prince of Persia. I just forgot what the heck they're about because it's been forever.
Sand.
Then again, I played the original.
Platforming.
I played the originals, but like I just liked how hot the prince was. I'm sorry, I'm basic. I'm just like he's so hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he's pretty hot. Like in the PS2 trilogy. That 2008 version looks good. And the new one coming out too. He looks pretty handsome. I'm just not a big fan of the new one that's coming out, just because it's got that zoomed out, kind of almost like a Crash Bandicoot type platforming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One thing, okay, I know this still has to do with Prince of Persia, and you guys can crucify me for this, but in the Prince of Persia movie by Disney, one thing I liked was they referenced all his outfits in his different Prince of Persia iterations, and I thought that was really cool.
Huh.
It's if you watch it carefully, which I think is cute, and Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm just he's a cutie patootie.
Oh yeah.
He can be the prince.
That was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm sorry, it's one of my guilty pleasure movies. I love it. And my dad
I liked it.
fucking hated it. He's like, "Oh my god, why is it like this?" I'm like, "It's referencing the video game, okay?" And he's just like, "Oh my god, why do you drag me to these movies?" So yeah, that's my fun fact about the movie that no one gives a shit about.
Has anyone played the Ratchet & Clank remake?
Yes.
I actually never played a Ratchet & Clank in my life.
I have access to every single Ratchet & Clank game on my PlayStation 4 right now, except for Rift Apart.
Okay. Let's see. What'd you think of it, Knock?
Yeah, I played the remake. I played the remake. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've been platinum in it too.
Is the remake the one that came with the movie as well?
Yeah, I can say that for sure. It's not as amazing as it was, but it was still a good entry though, regardless.
It was a good game, but getting the Rhino was way too easy.
It was absolutely.
But one of the trophies that I'm trying to currently 100% the game for is so hard because of the freaking hoverboard crap.
Oh, that's easy.
No, it's the very last race I have to do in the second map one, the one with the multiple jumps that you have to do. You have to beat it within a specific time.
Blackwater City?
You have to do the very last race within the time limit that's specified on the trophy, and I can get on 1 second after that time. I just never get it. It has gotten so infuriating that I just rage quit that part.
Huh.
I just stopped trying for that trophy, so I'm like, no.
Okay, so I could talk all day about what's that?
I mean, I got the Rhino on the first. I got the Rhino on the first one. It took me, well, I'll explain it later.
Okay. I was gonna say I could talk all day about the Resident Evil remakes.
Oh, absolutely.
Tytos, have you played any of those Resident Evil games?
I think I only ever played the original Resident Evils.
Did you fall asleep on me?
Actually, no. I played Resident Evil HD, the GameCube one. I played that one. Most of these I played at my friend's house because they didn't have a GameCube.
Hey, Tito, are you awake? I see you fell asleep on us.
I've never played the remakes yet, but I did pick them up for the 2 and 3 remakes for a good deal last week, so I'm actually thinking of trying them out next month.
Okay, I mentioned something about Resident Evil 4. Okay, there are 2 ups and downs. There's up and a down. The down, can't throw Ashley in a dumpster. The up, the fucking mods.
No,
what you can put Leon in is insane. Oh my god!
No, here's the up about Resident Evil 4. Ashley doesn't go, Leon, every 5 seconds.
But you can't throw her in a dumpster, though. So, it's trash.
You can tell her to go into a dumpster. But the other upside is that you could still get the suit of armor for her to where they can't pick her up.
Leon!
Yeah, I got so annoyed with the original or in the HD version, where every 5 seconds, if you were too far away from her, she would yell Leon in the most obnoxious voice ever. I'm so glad they fixed that.
I'm happy for the fact that the Resident Evil 4 remake Actually, it was a lot better than I imagined. I gave it a 10 out of 10 rating when I was done with the hardcore.
Nice.
I forced my friends to play the new version of Resident Evil 4 in professional mode, and he beat it within like 4.5 hours.
I believe it.
With my guidance.
The
The other fact is that he also had the infinite launch. I told him he was only allowed to use the infinite launcher against bosses.
Yep. Makes sense.
Because if he was using it the entire time, it would have been like 2 hours.
Wait, in the remake for 4, do they still have the dog?
Yep, they have the dog.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I heard like the rumors that like the dog wasn't in there, and I'm like, oh, that's a 0 out of 10 game right there. Took out the dog. You don't take out the dog.
The dog shows up at a weirder spot, but is still clipped bear trap, and then does help you with the El Gigante fight.
Okay, as long as the dog's still there, that's all I care about.
I also do like that they give Luis more of a role in the game.
Oh yeah, I like to get the purple rose, just like this, and I give the amber to stupid Ava, that stupid wench.
The female Batman.
Oh, does Leon still go?
That's-
Ada!
Ada, yeah.
Wait! you need the wait. You need that big pause.
So, there was also a huge controversy with the remake. They did not like the voice actress for Ada Wong in the remake.
Who cares?
Yeah,
She did a good job.
If she did a good job, give her credit for it. Don't harass her about it. That's
Exactly.
what I don't like about some people these days. They just harass people for getting a role right for a game. Like the guy who did the voice who played Teal'c in Stargate, being Kratos. He does a good Kratos.
Oh, his Kratos?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he also had dad jokes that he had done for like voices, but they never implemented them in the game, but they are in the files.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Let's see here, but yeah, Resident Evil Remake, probably my favorite GameCube game. Yeah, like that nailed the horror atmosphere just perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here, Resident Evil 2 Remake. I thought they did that great too, because I think one of my main problems with the original 2 was that the police station was just too bright. You know, like I didn't feel too scared. Like it's just everything was like very white marble, you know, bright. And I remember seeing the trailer. Like everything, like the lights are like out in half the rooms and stuff. You know, and so it just really adds to the atmosphere. And yeah, overall great game. Let's see here. I never beat. I still.
Can I
I'll
just
say. What's up?
Oh, this is just like I remember when Resident Evil 2 and 3 the remakes were around.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is such a tangent, but like on Twitter, there is this post where someone drew zombie dicks for all the zombies in that game, and I don't know why they did it, but there's a lot of zombie porn. Oh, someone disconnected. Makes sense.
Oh, apparently, Tito's PC forced itself to restart.
Okay, I'm just like I didn't want to hear about the zombie dicks. I understand.
Keep
Do
going.
you remember that? Does anyone remember that on Twitter? The zombie dicks.
Hey,
Nope.
Dangerous, are you actually playing Genshin?
Yes.
Okay. I was a bit confused for a moment because I hovered over the podcast studio voice chat, and I just see Genshin Impact. I'm like, who's playing?
I thought you were a little quiet.
Yeah, no. Oh, should we wait for him to reconnect? I still find it funny.
We should wait.
I still find it funny when the moment I start talking about zombie dicks, it just disconnects.
Yeah, he had to.
I thought you fell asleep on me.
It was definitely a fuck this shit, I'm out kind of thing.
We'll stay on Resident Evil. But yeah, 3, I do feel it's just like almost a completely different game. And because I think the pretty much like the random nemesis generator was like the best part of the original RE3. And I guess that because you never know when he's gonna show up, and it was terrifying every time. And he was also practically invincible as well. Because one time it took 12 Magnum rounds to get him to fall down, and then he got right back up. I didn't even get a chance to loot him.
Oh.
But yeah, so he's much bigger threat in the original. Like he barely even chases you in the remake. Like I think he actually chases you more in the demo.
One thing I like in the remake, sorry for cutting you off again, Tilly, is that you can shoot off Mr. X's hat and it makes him more mad. I think that's a fun little detail.
Yeah, Mr. X getting mad is very funny, especially when he's when he comes out of a wall and you just panic shoot him.
Yeah, if like Mr. X, that was so, I can't believe I talk about that, but that was so terrifying because basically like the game suddenly became a quiet place. You know, 'cause you're just gonna want to get in a room to and not move, make a fucking sound. It's here to boom, 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 boom. Yeah. What's that? Say the game actually kind of cheats because he'll still home in on you no matter where you are, even if you literally. So I figured if I didn't like shoot nothing or like kick a door open or something, but I want to actually try like quietly walking and not making a sound like sitting on such an obscure part of the map, way out of the way from like the main hallways, and he still eventually came to my location. But other fun thing too is like I just I'll be I just usually use like a sniper scope and then suddenly see him like appear in the distance. Yeah, like with like no sound. He just starts showing up like fucking Jason Voorhees. Like, oh man, this is so cool. Let's see here. RE4, I haven't got to play it. Apparently I had to rebuy it because my capture card has a latency issue with the PS4.
Oh no.
So yeah, there's like a 1 second lag, which in a game where you gotta be very quick with a gun, it's just like moving that cursor across the screen is like molasses.
Oh.
So I gotta basically either just play for fun off stream or rebuy it, get on PC or Switch.
Sorry, I thought I heard something outside. I was trying to calm my nerves by humming to myself.
Now, Code Veronica, it gets a remake. Although I will say the original and the Dreamcast is probably the best version.
If they remake Code Veronica, that's good.
Yeah.
I could see them remaking all of them.
They're possibly remaking 5, 6, and Code Veronica and 0. But they might also be remaking Raccoon City again.
Operation Raccoon City?
Yeah, Operation Raccoon City might be getting a remake for the newer consoles.
That's a weird choice, but oh my god, that fucking game.
Huh.
No, I had the misfortune of playing that game at launch.
Yeah, I heard it was rocky at launch.
Girl, oh my goodness. It was so many bugs. The worst being is because you have 3 AI partners.
Oh.
But they didn't do any damage with their guns.
What? Holy
wow.
I literally stood there and I was this lone zombie in the hallway, and they're just pelting this guy with bullets, and the zombie was not the single normal type zombie was not dying until eventually when the AI got fed up and ran up and stabbed it.
Go Pokemon!
It basically meant that I was doing the work for 4 people.
Oh my god.
Because none of them was doing any damage whatsoever. Even though and the inventory is bugged, you're only able to hold 1 of each item. But if you were playing the meta character, you got infinite heals.
Oh.
Also every little ammo drop, whether it's like a big ass like bullet case or like a single clip, you got full ammo on all your guns. Yeah. So, what was it saying? They failed to program any like hit detection on the enemies, when you shoot something, you're expecting to stagger or something, but no, he just, it's like he doesn't even feel it until eventually he just drops dead. Yeah, so yeah, fighting hunters was annoying. But yeah, and, so yeah, that was the game on the 360 at launch. Okay. But yeah, Tito says he's gonna go to bed. So okay.
Okay.
Have a good night, Tito.
Good
Night,
night.
night, night.
Hey, Tito, take care, man.
But yeah, so that game Goodies remake, didn't really need it because it's really all it is. Didn't really add much storyline to Hunk, and didn't really add much background story in my opinion. And of course, they added that non-canon ending where you get to kill Leon.
Oh, what? They killed my boy?
Yeah, essentially. And the last level, you get to basically pick the last boss. Like, do you want to assassinate Leon? And literally Claire too, but I know you get to pull the trigger on Leon. Or do you want to say fuck Umbrella and then you fight your other squad mates?
Oh.
Goodness.
Basically, the canon ending to that is you kill your squad mate.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here.
If I am not mistaken, the one that kills their squad mates is actually Hunk.
This is a blast from the past. Renaissance of Fate. Does anyone play that?
I haven't got around to it, but I
Don't.
bought it. It's been on my list.
Don't. If you love yourself, don't.
I heard it's a good
I hate myself.
JRPG.
It has such shit combat, dude. Like, I fucking hate the combat.
Huh? What were you talking about? I'm sorry, I was sipping my water.
Resonance of Fate.
Oh.
Don't
That.
play it. Don't.
No, I already did. I'm already down the rabbit hole.
Did too.
A lot like the character designs, cool. Gunplay, cool. Like, oh yeah, you get cool guns.
I'm not saying that it's not. All I can say is that it's not the worst game on the planet. I mean, I've seen worse. We've played worse.
Yeah, there's worse, but like, if you said, oh, would you rather eat like a hot pepper or like play this game? I'll eat the hot pepper, and I fucking hate peppers and I fucking hate spice.
Fair enough.
Sorry, it's just the combat's bad. Don't tell me. I love you, girl. I love you. Don't.
I will say that the combat is different, much different than your average JRPG. But if you want to progress even for a bit, you're gonna have to grind like you haven't even grinded before. I mean, heck. Well, I mean grind more than your atypical JRPG. I mean, look at Tangris. I'm pretty sure Tangris has played a lot.
Yeah, I know Tangris likes to grind a lot on video games, like get them levels.
Same here. Don't get me wrong. I just don't talk about it.
But it's the same thing that made Star Ocean.
Right? Exactly.
Okay. Haven't played any Remains and Saga games yet.
They're iffy. I will say that they're iffy. They're like,
yeah.
You gotta have like a taste for it, and I did not have a taste when I played them.
It's like having a donut.
It gave me like the ultimate cringe of like me eating a bagel, just like a straight out
plain bagel.
Yeah, just straight up plain bagel, nothing on it. It didn't. It's just not my cup of tea. If I want a bagel, I want jelly with it. Like
that
jam.
Yeah.
You gotta have something with it to go to play the game. It's just not good in my opinion.
I never played a Sam and Max game either.
I know what they look like. I have no idea what the game is like.
I've played Sam and Max on my PlayStation recently.
Yeah.
I don't like it in my
games.
opinion, but it is a good game according to my friend.
Game I've pretty much missed out on. Secret of Mana.
Beautiful.
It is a beautiful game. I will agree with that one.
I don't think I played that one either.
Let's see. You never played Serious Sam. Let's see here.
Wait, what?
Damn, Juliana now.
Oh my god, for a second I thought the Settlers was Settler Catan.
No, I was
Oh
sneezing.
god, not
Sorry.
Settlers Catan. Sorry, I PTSD of Settlers Catan because people always gang up on me and I always
What is
lose.
Shadowgate?
Huh?
Shadowgate is like a fantasy, a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh yeah.
But I remember playing it on the fucking NES. You know, it's one of those cryptic ones where like, okay, you chose to walk forward. You got stabbed in the neck by a unicorn. You died. Okay.
Okay.
You walked left. Roof crumbles, falls on you. You died. You know, type of game. You know, very trial and error. Very what the fuck do I click on type of game. Yeah.
I was just a bit confused about it because I've never heard of it, and it says it's on PS4.
Yeah. Shadow Man Remaster. I've been meaning to get around to that.
I need to get to that as well. I need to play it eventually.
Yeah, because I had Shadow Man on Dreamcast and stuff, and now I got the remaster on Steam.
I wonder if Shadow
I
Man.
played Shadow of the Beast. It's a good game. The combat's just a bit weird.
Hey, Garcia, you play DDs?
I was wondering if. Sorry.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Shenmue.
Can I just say something about Shadow Man?
Yes.
It seems to be an inspiration for a game. Oh my god, he made Lollipop Chainsaw.
Ooh, chicken sandwich.
Oh, 251.
Then he made the one with the guy with the talking gun and had the skull on it.
Suda 51.
Suda 51. Oh my god. He made a game. And it makes me think of like I think this game was the inspiration for another game he made. Oh my god, what the heck is it called?
Killer 7?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Was
it Shadows of the Damned? It was Shadows of the Damned.
That makes sense.
Shadows of the Damned.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, they're very similar, so maybe they have a connection there.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at it.
I had best on Shadows of that fun. The game looked a little too hard. But, you ever played Shenmue?
I heard, like, it's really weird.
Shenmue is very, very weird. It takes a lot of, like, quote-unquote inspiration from the Like a Dragon series. I'm referring to it like that since they have rebranded it from Yakuza to Like a Dragon because the Japanese did not like the American wording for it.
So, but yeah, because I remember it being one of the only QuickTime event games that was actually good. It was one of the first open world games ever on consoles, possibly the first. And then it was very Yakuza-like. My only issue is that because it was made in 1999, it did not tell you where the fuck to go. So I remember I think after 3 hours, I just literally gave up trying to advance because I couldn't figure out where to go to advance the plot. There's that much freedom in the game.
Wow.
The next one, Shining Force, I have both 1 and 2 on my PlayStation. Both of them are good. They're like that trial and error, level up your character. If you die, you get sent back to the nearest church. You revive. You can retry that combat again to level up your team. And you can constantly die on that to level up your team even more. So there's no, like, legitimate game over.
Quick thing about Shenmue. When I was trying to play it that one time, I actually had a streamer who had like 50,000 freaking followers. And he was basically a Shenmue streamer. Like, hey, how you liking the game? I'm like, I'm having a terrible time. Like, oh, okay. This is... And Shining Force, I told the story, but it's I always stayed far away from the Shining Force games because back in the early 2010s, Sega went on like a reign of terror and was flagging every YouTube channel that had Shining Force content, Sega content in general, but mostly Shining Force. And even and because I had some Hatsune Miku videos on my Sega brand channel, that got shut down.
Oh no.
But yeah, so
I know why
my.
they did that.
even though it's probably not a thing anymore, I still kind of like always like kept the distance from Shining Force.
I think I might know the whole reasoning behind that, and it's mostly tied to Shining Force 1. And it's because the two mage characters had bikini outfits, and they wanted to stop children from seeing them.
Huh.
Yeah,
Huh.
because people would show you how to get to them, and then children would get it just to look at it, and it became like a whole another story after that.
It's like you put out the game like a decade beforehand. Now you grow a conscience. Although it's probably like the new management.
Yeah, the new management's
new
like,
management.
oh, we need to stop children from seeing the inappropriate stuff in this game.
Yeah, it's like you know, like you can't really cover up the past aside from like oh, it's like, I mean, you could like take the game off digital stores, but like if someone put it up on YouTube, you know, you shouldn't be flagging that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Or striking it. You know, not just flagging.
At least tell them, hey, edit this, remove that part out. Remove the, like, bikini out. Or, like, remaster the game to where that armor, well, technically cosmetic item is no longer in the game.
Yeah.
That would have been my...
I think probably would have been nice if they would have given, like, I mean, a bit more of a warning system, a bit more reasonable about it.
Yeah.
But it's like just going forward, you know, it's like, you know, change things up. Like, you know, kind of like Mortal Kombat, you know, like, they're covering their ladies up nowadays, but they're not telling you, like, hey, don't fucking touch Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah. But, yeah, it's like, you kind of like me right now. Like, I'm not a loot tuber anymore, but I'm not ashamed of my past, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want to talk about boobies in the chat, by all means, you know. I ain't telling you to change.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
What about Nocturne? My fucking PTSD.
I was gonna skip that, but go on.
PTSD in this game is so hard. It's like it's one of the hardest Shin Megami Tensei games. And
that's why I avoided it actually, because everyone kept saying this game is hard. Like, or you need to have like a guide in your lap to play this game.
yeah, no, it's
I was like, you know what? I'll pass, because you know me. I only like playing games on easy mode.
Yeah, no, same. I'm really curious if it has an easy mode or not.
Nope.
In the remake.
Not even like the remake, cause
the remake.
There is
no
easy mode.
Okay, because like it has a special place in my heart because you can name your two friends. And so I had a friend play this game. He's like, I got the perfect names for these guys. And he names the friend characters Ratchet Ho and Jenny Craig. I'm like, why would you name them Ratchet Ho and Jenny Craig? So they're forever Jenny Craig and Ratchet Ho.
I mean, I can see someone maybe modding the PSU version to make it a little easier, but...
I'm actually kind of curious if there's mods for an easy version, for like an easy mode. Because, like, I want to play it, but I don't like hard shit. I hate being challenged. I like when shit's easy.
Otherwise, I would have been playing the shit out of Souls games by now.
Yeah, no.
I love that atmosphere.
I love Bloodborne. It's so gorgeous. I hate how everything kicks my ass. I'm like, this is not fun.
I bit my thumb in the wrong direction trying to clap a mosquito out of the air. Ow.
Okay, I can do something. Also, but hey, that's not different Devil May Cry.
Yeah, true. Oh, the Silent Hill, the remake was so bad. The remaster was so bad.
I don't like Silent Hill at all.
It's the only horror franchise I'll play.
It takes me to the PTSD levels of Clock Tower 3.
Yeah, that whole series of Clock Tower.
Clock Tower 3 was the only Clock Tower game that I played that straight up made me rage quit because the Opera House. The fucking giant man wouldn't leave after I got out from the freaking piano.
Because I know that...
It gave me super bad PTSD. I'm like, yep, nope, done.
I know in the remake, in the remaster, they actually had to change all the voice actors. Because supposedly they lost all the audio, I think? and the voice acting was actually really bad.
Doesn't record dialogues.
And I heard
Yeah.
they also toned down the fog in them. I heard the fog isn't as present in the remasters, and
I
that's
think the fog is glitchy.
Oh yeah, no, there's something wrong with the fog in that game, and the fog's really, really important in Silent Hill 2, because they purposely give you a companion to scare the shit out of you. Trust me, my mom hates when I play Silent Hill. She's like, "Can you stop screaming?" And I'm like, "This fucking bitch won't leave me alone."
But yeah, like, cause they had a bit of an issue with cause they tried to reach out to the guy who did James's voice.
Yeah.
He's like, you owe me like 10 years worth of freaking like residuals or something like that, royalties. But they're like, hey, you're not an actor, so because technically the guy was a businessman.
Yeah.
So they redid that, and yeah, the voices weren't as good.
And did they put in the joke ending in the remaster for Silent Hill 2?
Nope.
Not sure.
Do you know what the joke ending is, Silly?
I mean, it could be the dog ending or the UFO.
Yeah, it's the dog. It's the dog where technically
Yeah.
the dog is controlling the town, which I fucking love. I love that. It's like my favorite ending in any video game. It's like, lol, you've been trolled by a dog.
Two of my sisters and a couple of my friends just love Silent Hill to death. So
I love Silent Hill.
You know, I never played them myself. I know a lot.
Problem is, like, after 4, it started to suck.
True.
But the new Silent Hill coming out looks amazing. I literally thought it was Fatal Frame when I first saw it. I was like, oh, cool, Fatal Frame. I'm like, nope, Silent Hill. I'm like, that looks like Fatal Frame.
You want to give yourself some eerie vibes?
Yeah.
Someone actually did the entire Silent Hill 2 game in VR chat.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
So yeah, basically, especially if you have the headset, you basically get to have your own personal tour inside Silent Hill.
Oh.
And I pretty much studied that place from top to bottom. I even found the dog ending inside VR chat.
That's so cool.
There is a typo on this webpage, or a misinformation.
Okay.
It's down further in the S's. I'll let you know when we get to it.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, I technically James Ace made me promise to play Silent Hill 2 remake as part of the deal of him getting me that PS5.
Wait, are they remaking?
Yeah.
2?
Yep.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
It was originally announced for like a couple of months ago,
Oh.
but it's still, I guess it's been delayed.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no word about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would totally play that on stream, even though people are like, you don't play horror games on stream. I'm like, Silent Hill is special. I fucking love
so
Silent
much.
Hill. It's my only. I like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Like, I love those horror franchises so fucking much because like they build like atmosphere, and I like atmospheric like horror games. I don't like boom, Freddy Fazbear, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
And I'm like, I hate it.
So technically I won't be playing on that PS5, but it's coming out on PC, so I'll play that.
I hope
version.
it comes on PC because I'm not getting a PS5. I don't use my PS4.
Let's see here. I'm okay with the PS4, but it's saying this whole generation, it's literally just the same as that console. Because I got a series, Xbox Series, and I got PS5, and they're the same exact thing, practically as the PS4 and Xbox One. There are hardly any differences. That's a conversation for another podcast.
Yeah. What do you use your PS5 for? I use mine for a Blu-ray player.
That you joke, but yeah, like I know someone who used that. That's what they did with their PS3. Like, oh shit, this thing plays games.
Oh, did you want to skip Sly Cooper? Because we already talked about Sly Cooper earlier in the podcast.
Yeah, well, I never played Sly Cooper, so I couldn't really tell you.
Okay.
Because wasn't into the furry theme, and also wasn't into the stealth theme.
Oh, I think I thought they were fun.
It was
So
fun,
I
except for
passed
the
on it. But I see a lot of porn in that one Foxy girl character.
Oh, Carmelita. I had a lot of good
the
memories
detective
with me
that's
and my
always trying to catch Sly in the act.
siblings
I
had a
wouldn't
good
know.
time. I remember we can only beat certain bosses if a certain sibling was playing. Like, oh, I can only beat the frog. Oh, I can only beat this guy. You know, it's kind of fun.
I'm eventually gonna watch the movie because one thing I like to do
There's
on the
a movie?
podcast. Yeah.
Oh my god, I live under a rock, dog.
But one thing I want to do with the podcast is kind of like do like a little video game movie club. So it's like review all of the good and bad video game movies.
Oh my god, no, it's A Plus, Prince of Persia by Disney. Let's go.
Oh, you bet. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Dreamcast,
Actually,
2 GameCube ports.
Really liked Sonic Adventure 2. I never played the Sonic Adventure remake, but the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that's a remake of Sonic Adventure 2. Battle's the one that gets ported everywhere, but like I really enjoyed Battle. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Just it was so much fun. It's shit, but it's fun because most Sonic games aren't that good. But that's a really fun Sonic game. I would love
Sonic Colors.
if they remade.
I will do that.
I would love to see a remaster of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because if you play that game now, it does not hold up. I'm sorry, it does not hold up.
Those Knuckles will drive me insane.
Knuckles level and the audio mixing. The audio mixing's so bad. Like, you can't hear any of the characters because the music's so loud. You're like, what? What?
Speaking of CD quality, we have Sonic CD, which the remake was actually pretty good. It also lets you play as Tails.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, Tails is kind of like the easy mode because you just fly over all the obstacles. I was looking forward to playing Colors Ultimate, but I hear bad things about it.
Oh,
Sonic
really?
Colors, the original version for the Wii, they promised that you could play as Sonic and Shadow in the multiplayer portion. There was no Shadow the Hedgehog. It was just a purple Sonic.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
Because I saw basically and I saw a clip of Ultimate where if you go too fast, the colors start wigging out.
Oh shoot! Really?
Yeah, that also happened in the Wii version as well.
It seemed fine to me, but the clip I saw, it seemed like all the colors were just bleeding, kind of like you're going for freaking the warp, or something, let's see here. There's too many Sonic ports to count, so we're just gonna move on for them. Let's see, Darles want to talk about Sonic the Hedgehogs. Tinkerus?
Yeah.
Let's see, you got any love for Sonic the Hedgehog?
Not really much of a Sonic fan, but I do know another VTuber. He is a huge Sonic fan, like a really huge one. As for remakes, I have not even tried any of them.
What about you, Knock?
I grew up with Mario. I didn't own a Sega until I own a Dreamcast, which I still own to this day. The first Sonic game I played was Sonic CD, and that was for the PC a long time ago. Yes, that was the thing. And I don't know, honestly, the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
Any other Sonic games I played, I don't know, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, later on when the Sonic Collection got released, I actually enjoyed that. But as far as the other games go, I haven't played much of 3D Sonics. I mostly played the 2D ones.
Okay. Now, do we want to call this here? Because I know you need some sleep, and I'm not sure we can get this done in a half hour.
Meow.
Did you want to finish S? Because actually, there's the Super Mario games, and we could go on forever about that.
That's true, yeah.
If we stop at Street Fighter, I think that would be good.
What? Oh no. Oh. So I know Nox gonna want to talk about Starro, which I know Seth's gonna want to talk about Spyro. So I figured Sonic's a good marker.
Yeah, so I feel like you'll be able to remember. We stopped at Sonic 2. Well, I think that's a good marker to remember too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like how we skipped over Pokemon because too much.
I wouldn't know the differences anyway. But if you want, but like I said, it's gonna be Pokemon podcast in the future for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like Sonic's a
the
good one.
thing that I noticed that is a misinformation is Star Ocean: The Last Hope, because there is a PS3 version, and it says
So was
there's
it the
only an
final hope?
Xbox 360 version.
Yeah, I did not know, but Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure DX are actually on Steam because I was curious about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like I would really like if they like remastered those games. Plus would be like such good marketing too. Like holy frick, they would get so much money.
Okay, I reckon I'm gonna read Right Sight Gaming because he's playing Star Ocean First Adventure 1.
That's a
First
Star Ocean
Departure.
today. So much
Yeah.
Star Ocean.
Wait,
The Ocean of
Star
Stars.
Ocean First Departure.
Ye-
Ooh, he's starting from the beginning.
Oh yeah, apparently he's hyped for that second evolution. So okay, we'll go ahead and rate him then.
Oh,
Do it.
the second one is actually called Second Story Arc.
I'm more.
Yep, that one's coming out in 2 months' time.
November 2nd.
2 months'
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
Okay.
I'm hugging my spare plush again.
Huh.
But yep, and I'll be on next week on Tuesday.
Ooh.
With a couple other guests. Do some Nintendo games. And whatever Knock gets a merciful day off, we can get back to that Mario Kart.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Keep updated.
So it's a Nintendo Talk thing next week?
Yep, our top 10 NES games.
Oh, I wouldn't mind participating. That sounds awesome.
Make your list then.
All right.
Okay, it's on Tuesday though. I don't think you're available Tuesdays though.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All right.
So when are we doing the next podcast time? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Tuesday.
It's here. My next podcast is gonna be on Tuesday. I said every week's gonna be Nerd Day.
So it's gonna be your NES one, right?
Yes. I'm not sure when we're gonna get back around to remakes.
Okay, because I cannot help with that because I did not play the NES.
Like I said, I'm round robining the day just so other people can get a chance on the podcast.
Yeah, of course. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to sit out on next week's.
Yeah.
Because I've only played like 1 or 2 NES games.
Yeah, you seem to have played every current gen game though. This
I've
conversation.
played a lot of SNES. I've played a lot of current gen. A lot of games. And I have like a 600 plus backlog.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah, having a backlog of 600 plus is terrifying.
Yeah, and it's weird how we still feel like buying new shit.
Yeah.
It's the gamer curse.
It is
That's what I call it.
It is the auto curse for me, because I just buy more games and then I play it for like 1 day and I just put it in my backlog. I don't even try to beat it. I just backlog it.
Yeah, Dan, I feel like replaying another game you played already like a few times over.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
Thank you for letting me out.
So much.
I really appreciate this. It's an honor to be here on the podcast as always.
Heck
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Knox got a big Parasite Eve thing this weekend.
Oh yeah, the 8 hour Chrysler building. It's where I go through the Chrysler building, go in 8 hours, in Parasite Eve.
I think I've only had like one 12-hour stream my whole career. Yeah. Let's see, and that was Yakuza 0. That game was very addicting, and I'll definitely be talking about Yakuza when we get to that on the remake list. Indeed. All right, darling, it's raid time.
Yeah.
Okay. Love y'all so much. Y'all have a great week.
Yep.
I'll be on tomorrow. Probably some NES games.
That sounds fun.
I wish I could